Pumpkin threatens Mama June, says she will lose another daughter. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June viewers have witnessed Anna Cardwell's heartbreaking goodbye to family in the recent episodes. Season 6 is now featuring the aftermath of her passing. Shannon has been devastated after losing her oldest daughter after her tough cancer battle. She took Caitlin's emergency custody to ensure that she would stay in front of her eyes. Anna's sisters, Lauren, Alana, and Jessica, are also trying to deal with their grief. They have been trying to move on after the devastating loss. June already has to deal with a lot in the upcoming episodes. Anna's ex, Michael, has sued her and demanded Caitlin's custody. Hence, Shannon had to find ways to keep her granddaughter within the family to respect Anna's last wish. Now, it seems that she had to deal with more drama in the future. Recently, Pumpkin stated that her mother would lose another daughter if she didn't listen to their demands. Pumpkin wants Mama June to make a decision. Mama June had a rift with her daughters for several years. She wasn't emotionally available to her daughters for years. Fans were happy to see the new dynamics of family in the past few seasons. June reconciled with her daughters and took great care of Anna during her last days. However, it seems that Pumpkin has turned rebellious in the latest season. Recently, Alana called Lauren to talk about the $35,000 their mother owed her. She stated, "I don't really have the money for the rent in school in the fall." However, the reality TV star was confused about whether it was the right time to bring up the topic again. Well, Pumpkin didn't feel wrong to talk about the topic. She told her baby sister that it had been plenty of time and she had a right to ask for her money back as it was necessary for her career. She stated, "When Anna was sick, we all agreed as a family that all the drama that we had going on, that we were gonna push all of that to the side." Hence, the BTV celeb felt that it was the right time to bring up the topic again since Anna had gone. Lauren also felt that June would be stupid if she didn't return the money. She continued, "Because you've already lost one kid, why lose another?" Moreover, Alana was sad to see that her mother was refusing to give her money even though she had it. Further, Pumpkin chimed, "Well, that's where she's still a piece of asterisk, so we'll see." Justin is upset over Mama June for thinking he's blind. Justin Stroud has been supporting Alana and Lauren since the start of June's money theft scandal. He has been repeatedly telling Mama June to pay back her daughter's money. Recently, Justin went mad again at Shannon after her weird behavior. He was encouraging his wife to return her daughter's money all through this while. But the reality TV star went mad after he saw her buying a new dishwasher and planning for a girls' trip with her daughters. Justin stated, "I know my wife is blind, but does she really think that I'm blind too and don't see what's going on?" Moreover, he wasn't expecting his wife to be so much shady. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more tea on June and Alana's feud over money. The Shannon family is once again on the verge of erupting, and this time the tremors might be strong enough to cause a permanent split. Lauren Pumpkin Ifford, the strong-willed sister who has long been considered the emotional backbone of the fractured Shannon clan, has issued what insiders are calling a fiery ultimatum to Mama June: get your act together or prepare to lose another daughter. After years of repairing bridges, suffering betrayals, and enduring the heartbreak of Anna Chickadee Cardwell's passing, it seemed like the family was inching toward healing. But recent actions by Mama June have pushed Pumpkin to the edge, and now she's making it crystal clear. She won't stand by and watch Caitlin, Anna's daughter, get dragged through the emotional wreckage. In a tense showdown that reportedly took place behind closed doors, Pumpkin exploded with fury, telling Mama June in no uncertain terms that she's about to lose another daughter. This time, the teenage Caitlin, who has become a new focal point of drama, grief, and custody chaos. A family on the edge. The death of Anna Cardwell in late 2023 left a deep wound in the Shannon family. While the cameras kept rolling for the family's reality series, the pain behind the scenes ran far deeper than viewers realized. As the oldest daughter of Mama June, Anna had always walked a complicated path, separated by physical distance, trust issues, and unresolved trauma. But her passing didn't just leave a void. It left behind a child. Caitlin, now 12, is facing the most vulnerable chapter of her life without her mother, and the fight over who will guide her through it has. At first, the family tried to close ranks. Pumpkin, who has raised her own children with maturity far beyond her years, stepped in quickly. Alongside her husband, Josh Eford, she had already proven she could provide a stable home, having previously taken in her younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. Naturally, many assumed Pumpkin would also step up for Caitlin. But Mama June had other plans. Mama June's custody move sparks outrage. In a shocking turn, Mama June expressed interest in taking full guardianship of Caitlin herself. To some, it appeared like an act of redemption, a mother trying to reclaim her role after years of instability and public controversy. But to others, especially Pumpkin, it looked like a self-serving stunt. Sources close to the family say Pumpkin was blindsided by June's move. She felt betrayed. After years of trying to rebuild trust, Mama June's sudden interference felt like history repeating itself. Once again, June was inserting herself into a delicate situation without thinking of the long-term consequences. The straw that broke the camel's back came when June reportedly began speaking with lawyers about securing full custody of Caitlin, without first discussing it with Pumpkin or Caitlin herself. That's when Pumpkin snapped. The ultimatum. In a heated confrontation, Pumpkin laid it all on the table. Emotions boiled over, and her message was brutal in its clarity. If you keep this up, you're going to lose another daughter. Caitlin is not a pawn. This isn't your redemption arc. Friends say Pumpkin's voice trembled with anger, heartbreak, and years of pent-up resentment. She accused Mama June of chasing headlines and public sympathy, rather than truly prioritizing Caitlin's needs. Pumpkin reportedly made it clear that if June continued her quest for custody, she would not only fight her in court, but she would cut her off entirely. No visits, no calls, no photos, no role in Caitlin's life, and worst of all, no role in hers. You lost Anna once. You won't get another chance to lose Caitlin too, or me. Those close to the situation say the words hit Mama June like a punch to the chest. Mama June's reaction. Those who followed June's roller coaster journey, from reality TV stardom to addiction recovery and rocky redemption, note she rarely takes criticism well. But this time, it seems the threat hit differently. Behind closed doors, June reportedly broke down, insisting that she only wanted to do what's best for Caitlin. She believes she has changed. She points to her sobriety, her marriage to Justin Stroud, and her recent efforts to reconcile with her daughters as proof that she's no longer the chaotic figure of years past. But Pumpkin isn't buying it. From her perspective, stability isn't measured by words or court filings. It's about showing up, day after day without ego or spotlight. And she doesn't believe June is ready for that responsibility, not with Caitlin's life hanging in the balance. The real stakes for Caitlin. While the adults argue over paperwork and principles, one thing is often lost in the noise. Caitlin is still grieving. The soft-spoken tween has been through more trauma than most kids her age could ever imagine. She watched her mother battle terminal illness. She wrote an emotional letter to a judge begging to stay with the people she trusted. She's endured cameras, courtrooms, and the burden of adult decisions placed on her young shoulders. Now she's being pulled again, between loyalty, legacy, and legal battles. Pumpkin believes that removing Caitlin from the only family she's truly known would be devastating. She has grown up around her cousins, her aunts, and especially her cousin sisters like Alana, who understand her pain and her world better than anyone. In Pumpkin's mind, Mama June has forfeited the right to make decisions about Caitlin's future. And if June can't see that, then maybe it's time for her to walk away, for good. Siblings torn at the seams. The threat of estrangement has cast a dark cloud over the fragile peace that once seemed possible in the Shannon family. Alana, who is now 19 and starting college, is said to be caught in the middle, torn between her loyalty to Pumpkin and a still simmering hope that her mother can change. Meanwhile, Dodo Shannon, June's sister and a longtime advocate for the kids, has reportedly sided with Pumpkin, arguing that Caitlin needs consistency, not more chaos. The family group chats are said to be tense, with texts going unanswered and emotional landmines around every conversation. The warmth that briefly returned after Anna's passing is quickly freezing over again. And the sad irony, it's all happening in Caitlyn's name. The fans are watching and choosing sides. As always, the court of public opinion is buzzing. Social media is flooded with posts praising Pumpkin's strength and calling her the true mother figure of the family. Fans have long respected her for taking on responsibility.